Shane Lee Yaw appeared online. He was Shane Dawson. YouTube was new then, very raw, quite unfiltered. He made comedy sketches, they were often controversial. He found an audience quickly, they liked his bold style. His style was very DIY, it was low budget, just him and a camera. He played many characters, some were quite offensive, some were just plain silly. This was the Wild West of internet video back then. He built a strong following, a very loyal one too. They felt they knew him. He shared his whole life, his struggles, his anxieties. This vulnerability was quite new. It resonated with young people. He became a YouTube pioneer. Over time, content began to shift. Less manic sketch comedy, more personal vlogs appeared, more stories from his life. He was growing up online, his audience grew up with him, but seeds of later problems were already sown in those years. Shane started to explore darker themes. Conspiracy theories became a big draw. Were they presented seriously, or just for entertainment? The lines often blurred for viewers, his view count soared higher. He tapped into a deep curiosity, a growing societal distrust. This new content felt different, it seemed more ambitious. He researched various topics. He presented what he called evidence. It was a step away from simple, silly comedy. He was trying to be seen as more than just a comedian. Then came the much longer series. These were like mini documentaries. He would visit haunted places, he would investigate internet mysteries. The production quality clearly improved. He was becoming a storyteller, in a completely new way. His audience was captivated by it. This transition brought him new respect, at least from some quarters. He was seen as evolving, taking creative risks with content. His audience was incredibly huge. He was influencing new trends on the entire YouTube platform. He seemed to be maturing. His documentary series became events. People waited for them eagerly. The Secret World of Jeffree Star, The Mind of Jake Paul. Millions waited for each episode. He interviewed controversial internet figures. He promised to show the real person behind their public personas. People felt he was empathetic. He seemed to listen intently. He let his subjects talk freely. He even cried with them. This humanizing approach was powerful. It made for compelling viewing. It also made him very popular and incredibly influential online. But then, questions started to arise. Was he perhaps too close to his subjects? Was he truly being objective? Or was he helping to sanitize, to clean up their public images? His access was unprecedented. So was the potential for misuse. He became a sort of kingmaker. His approval, his portrayal, could change public perception drastically. He wielded immense digital influence. This power was a double-edged sword. It brought him to his peak. It also made his eventual fall much harder for everyone. Section 4. The ghosts of content past emerge. The internet remembers. It always does. Old videos started to circulate. They spread widely across platforms. Clips from his early career. Things he had said on camera. Things he had done on camera. They were shocking to many people, especially newer, younger fans. There was damning footage of him. He was in blackface makeup. He made terrible jokes about pedophilia, sketches that involved animal cruelty, content that was deeply offensive. The context of edgy early YouTube offered little defense for viewers now. Other creators started to speak out, figures like Toddy Westbrook and Jaden Animations, among others. They highlighted his past behavior. The backlash was incredibly swift. It was truly intense. It came from fans, from critics, from his former collaborators too. The public mood shifted dramatically. Disappointment was a common feeling. Anger was palpable everywhere online. People felt deeply betrayed by him. The image of the empathetic documentarian shattered for so many people. The past had finally caught up. It had caught up with Shane Dawson. Section 5. The tumultuous fall, apologies and accusations. Shane posted several apologies online. He tried his best to explain. He said he had changed. He expressed his deep regret. But the apologies were criticized, often very harshly by viewers. Some felt they were insincere, or just manipulative and hollow. Cancel culture became the main narrative. Brands started to drop him. Target removed his books from shelves. Morphe stopped selling his makeup. The financial consequences were real. They were immediate and severe. His once mighty empire started to crumble, piece by painful piece. YouTube itself took decisive action. They suspended all monetization on his multiple channels. This was a truly huge blow. The platform that had made him, the platform he called home, was now actively penalizing him. His career seemed to be over. He disappeared from the internet for a very long time. The silence from him was deafening. Friends reported he was struggling greatly with the fallout. The public shaming was immense. The king of YouTube had been well and truly dethroned. Section 6. Navigating the aftermath, a career in limbo. His reputation was left in tatters. Once a celebrated popular creator, he was now a cautionary tale, a warning to others online. The fall was truly spectacular. Millions had watched him rise. Millions now watched him disappear into the digital ether. Public opinion remained largely negative for several long years afterwards. The cancelled label stuck hard. It was difficult to shake off. Trust had been profoundly broken. For many, his past actions were simply unforgivable. They overshadowed any previous good. He made a few tentative returns. He started a new podcast, some videos on a new channel. Reactions were deeply divided. Some were willing to listen again. Many were not ready. The shadow of the huge scandal still loomed very large over him. His personal life was also impacted. His engagement, his move to a new home in Colorado. These became subjects of discussion and intense online speculation. But his professional life, his output, remained stalled in a limbo. The internet wilderness is hard. Section 7. The unanswered question, forgiveness in a digital world. Can the internet truly forgive? It's a very difficult question, especially for someone like Shane. The evidence of past wrongs is there, it's permanent, it can be replayed endlessly. Is real redemption even possible? In this unforgiving digital age, accountability is clearly important. People want to see genuine change, they want remorse, not excuses. But what does that look like? Is a public apology enough? Or does canceling become permanent? A life sentence in the court of digital public opinion. Shane's story highlights this dilemma, this very modern, complex problem. Has he actually done enough to earn a second chance? Opinions on this vary wildly. There is no easy consensus. The path to any redemption, if one exists, remains unclear. Fame online is a fragile thing. It can be built very quickly. It can be lost even faster. Shane Dawson's journey is stark, a reminder for us all. The internet's memory is long, and accountability, in this new age, can be swift and very brutal.